Thank you, Steve. Should the government get involved to help save the struggling US Postal Service? The Government Accountability Office released a report this week detailing the shaky financial position of the US Postal Service, warning that its, quote, current business model is not financially sustainable, and calling on Congress to pass legislation to set the agency on a better fiscal path. The report lays out the reasons the Postal Service has struggled financially in recent years, including a 44% decline in first-class mail volume since 2006, increased pension and salary costs for its workers, and increasing debt. So what should Congress do, if anything? Let's jump into the opinion zone and bring in our panel tonight to answer that question. I'm joined by former prosecutor, now defense attorney Bob Bianchi, and social commentator Lisa Durden. Lisa, I'm going to start with you on this. What do you think? Should anything be done or let it ride?
Well, I think that it's long overdue because our postal system has been broken for some time, but I don't want them to start playing those reindeer games and trying to shut it down, as we may be needing to send in mail-in ballots. So if they're not trying to fix it and cure it, we don't want them to shut it down and destroy it. So I'm very curious as to what they mean by fix.
Bob, what do you think? I mean, part of the problem is this antiquated system of how government functions with pensions and benefits. We're seeing that in New York, New Jersey, California. Federal government's no different.
Yeah, Bill, this was the beginning of this precipitous decline. To your point, they were required to fund pensions and health care benefits for workers, I believe, up to 75 years in the future, I think is the number, which was a massive hit on them, in addition to all the other things that you just mentioned. Actually, last quarter, they did well, but the coronavirus even included additional strain on them because advertisers don't want to advertise, which is a main source of revenue, given the fact that nobody's out there. So yet again, another consequence of the coronavirus. But in truth, they actually had a good quarter prior to all that.
Well, the only thing I disagree is I don't blame the virus. I blame the government shutdown and panic, but that's a debate for another opinion zone. To your point, Bob, we got to protect the workers that are there now. It's the future we got to talk about. Thank you.